Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my junkie desktop. So today we're going to be going over Canva 101. We're going to basically stick to the basic functions of Canva. We're just going to touch a few subjects to help you better understand Canva and how it works. I know when you're scrolling on Canva, there's so much, you may be overwhelmed. Like, how do I do that? I'm going to take it back to basics. And when I'm done, you'll be a master. So to start off, you'll see on the left hand side, it says recommended for you. That means they're recommending designs that you can do Facebook, Instagram, resumes, you name it. They'll give you a list of stuff that you can do on Canva. That list can also be found right here on the top of your Canva app or on the desktop, and you'll scroll over using this arrow, and you'll see logos, Instagram, flyers, posters. You have your story, resumes, cards, A4 documents, videos, business cards, you name it, it's here. So that's how you kind of get a look around to see what Canva has to offer. If you go back to the left-hand side, you'll see something that says all your designs. If you've been playing with Canva for a little while, then you have some designs. And if you're brand new, then there is nothing there. But if you go along with me this morning, you will definitely find, we're definitely going to make some designs. This is stuff that's shared with you from other people. These are brand kits, content planners, and it goes on and on and on. We're going to keep it simple today, and we're going to start with a basic Instagram post. If you're on and it doesn't look like this, you can go to the search bar at the top of Canva right here, and you'll just type in Instagram post. So since mine is here, we're going to click on it. Okay. Welcome to Canva. I'm going to walk you through the layout so that you can better understand it. So we have what we're going to call on the left-hand side, we're going to label that toolbar A. Okay, I'm going to draw a sloppy little A. And then going straight across this white one where there's nothing at right now, we're going to label that toolbar B. So when I'm saying certain stuff, ooh, that looked bad. When I'm saying certain stuff, you'll know how to find the toolbars that I'm looking for. So Canva comes, when you click on Instagram post over here on the left-hand side near toolbar A, it comes with some pre-made stuff. Some stuff are pretty cool in here. You can take it out. Like if you clicked on this, you'd be able to change the words, maybe change the colors up a little bit. So Canva does have some pretty neat stuff already in here. But we're graphic designers, so we're not using any of this. We're going to come up with our own flavor. So we're going to start over here on this blank canvas. It's empty. Currently, right now, we're not highlighted on it. But if we click in the center, we'll see that this blue box is here. That just indicates that we are currently working on this canvas. So to start off, let's click it. Let's navigate to toolbar B. Remember, I put the B here, so that's everything on the top. Whatever you're currently highlighted on will be reflected in toolbar B. So example, what can I do with this background? Let's click on it. When I click on it, toolbar B will show me what I can do with it. Right now, all we can do is press this, which is to change the color. So let's give it a try. Okay, here we go. We change the color. Let's change it to black. Now you see that our canvas is now black. We can go through a bunch of colors just to, feel around. If none of these colors here are what you want, you can click on new color, and just the colors are endless. Play around, and as you're moving it, your palette will move in the middle as well. So that's what we can do with our background. I'm going to put it back to white. And let's keep moving. So let's go over to toolbar A. Like I said, these are the templates that are already finished. We don't want those. We're going to go over here to toolbar A where it says upload. When we click upload, now these are photos that are already on my account from previous orders that I've done. So pay these no mind. You can go right here and you'll press upload media. It'll ask you where would you like to upload from. You can say my device, Facebook, Google Drive, Instagram, or Dropbox. The choice is yours. We'll get back to uploading photos in a little bit. Under upload, you'll see something that says photos. These are photos that Canva has that you're free to use. You can type in anything. Let's type in Santa. These photos of Santa pop up. You can type in cake. These cakes pop up. Literally, anything you can think of, you can type it in. Let's just say we wanted to type in a color. Here we go. We typed in green, a bunch of green things popped up. So under here, they'll give you suggestions under your search bar of other things that you could type in. And there's just colors now since I typed in green. So I'm going to pick yellow. I'm here. I'm looking through my yellow design. Let's go with this one. This is like a burnt yellow. If I want to put this and I want to make it the background to this canvas, all I'm going to do is take it and click it. I clicked it, it appeared here. Let's say I want to stretch this to fit the whole entire background. I'll just take it by pressing it in the middle, drag it to where I need it, come down here, stretch it out, boop, in the middle, stretch it out, and done. It's done. But let's say I didn't want to do all of that. It took too long. I messed it up. Let's click the middle, and you can press delete up here on your screen, or you can just press the backspace on your keypad. From there, you'll take your mouse back over excuse me, y'all. You'll take your mouse back here to the color that you want, and you'll slowly drag it across. Very slowly. If you go too fast, you'll miss it. And boom, it pops into place for you. 1, 2, 3. You didn't have to do anything. So I don't want it to be boring by going from step to step to step to step to step to step. I'll lose you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make something together, and then at the end we'll be done, covered all of these buttons, everything across. So we have our yellow. Here it goes. Now we want to add, so today I have an order. I'm doing an author's mock-up for his book to let people know that his book is now available on Amazon. Since I already have his photos, I'm going to walk you through how to upload a photo, but then I'm going to show you how to find the photos that are already uploaded. So we're going to go over here to toolbar A, and we're going to press upload. We're going to upload from our device. At that moment, anything on your computer that you have will upload. And like I said, these are orders that I'm currently working on. Anything that you have will come. This is the book that we're working on this morning. Like I said, I click the image one time. It will begin to upload right here. 1, 2, 3, it's done. So for the purpose of this, like I said, the images that I need are already here somewhere. It's right here. I'm going to click it one time. Remember, if you drag it over, it's going to change the background. We don't want that. So let's click it. It pops up right where we need it. We're able to move it to the side, move it down. All I did was click it. Hold and click, and I'm able to drag where I need it to go. You remember, whatever you're highlighted on, toolbar B will show you what you can do with it. So now it's telling me that I can add effects, I can add filters, I can adjust it, I can crop it, or I can flip it. Keep scrolling over. It asks for the position that I wanted, the transparency. If I click on it, the opacity, I know it's on some places. It's disappearing, it's coming back. Disappearing, coming back. If I wanted to link the photo, so when someone clicks on it, it takes them somewhere. Here it goes. If I wanted to lock it, if I wanted to duplicate it, so when I press duplicate, now 2 of the same photo comes up. For the purposes of this demonstration, I want the title to disappear. I do not want the title here. What I will do is I will locate on my photos these dashes. When you find the dash and you drag it down, it basically takes whatever you want away. So now he doesn't have that part of his body. I want it back, I drag the dash back up. And, from any angle, that works. If I only wanted the bust, there it goes. There's no A now. So it's definitely up to you and your preference. For the demonstration, I do not want that A, the buster name. So I have my character. I want to let people know that this book is now available on Amazon. So let's scroll down and let's get the actual book. Here it goes. I click my book. Now you see that the book has a background and it kind of messes up the flow of what I'm going for. I'll click the photo. Remember, anytime this is highlighted, my toolbar will tell me what I can do with it. I'm going to go on Effects. And I'm going to go to Remove Background because this white background is in my way. So while that's working, you don't really want to touch and go clicking around anywhere because Canva will say they couldn't remove the background. So when the background is removing, just move your hand and let it load. So now that it removed the background, you'll see 2 options over here, Erase and Restore. Let's just say when we went to cut this out, it didn't cut properly. You would hit the Erase tab. Let's just say it was something down here. You'll erase it, simple, straight across. Straight across. You're erasing whatever you don't want. So if it didn't cut properly, you would calmly just come, drag this down, erase. Let's say when you remove the background, the middle was gone. Like you don't know what happened to the middle of the book. It just wasn't there anymore. You would go to Restore. You can change your brush size to anything you wanted. And then you're going to go restore whatever's wrong. And simply by clicking and going over it with your mouse or your stylus pen, whatever you're using. When you finish, you'll just simply press Done or toolbar B. So now we have our book. We have our cartoon character. Now from the title in the cartoon, you can tell this is a children's book, but it looks like a chapter book. No problem. When you're a graphic designer, you have the say so. You make it how you want. So remember, I told you that these dashes remove what you don't want to be there. You go on the side to the dash, and you'll slide it right over. Now this is a small, thin children's book. Position it anywhere from now. Now, who's telling about this book? It's going to be the author. We're going to have to add his photo. So give me a second, I'll find it. This is his photo. So you can see that he is in an apartment by a wall or a school building by a wall. All we can see is this closet and this wall, and it wouldn't look right for this photo. So all we're going to do, remember, once we highlight on it, we'll click Effects. Then we'll go to Background Remover. Remember, when it's loading, you don't really want to be clicking around on other stuff. Just give it a second. Or 2 seconds. But it'll come. And now we have a clean cut background. So this author doesn't have any legs. So we want to hide the fact that this is a cut off photo. We'll put our author here. We want to make him a little smaller by clicking on the little dots on the side. So there's dots on each corner. And we'll just go ahead and drag and make him smaller. Now you'll see me keep moving things around. It's because I don't know how I want it yet, which is okay. Because like I said, when you're designing it, you have control. Now he's facing this way, which is odd. He looks really weird facing this way if we kept him this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top, toolbar B, and we're going to click flip. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one is flip. It's going to ask you which way would you like to flip. We're going to flip him horizontally. So now he's flipped. There's his photo. Some people may be like, well, hey, his LA hat is, backwards. If that's the case and you want him to be facing that way, flip him back. Put him over here. The only reason why I would prefer him over here is because you see right here, his arm is cut off. You don't want to leave that out. You want to kind of hide that as much as you can. So that's why, he will be best here. The problem is with this book, it'll kind of be backwards on him. So it's definitely your call. It's your artwork. You can do what you feel, is right for your artwork. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find this one. So I'm going to switch the picture. Once again, this looks like a chapter book. We're going to find our dashes, and we're going to drag it over. If you're wondering, how did I get these book mock-ups? I went to DIYbookmockup.com, and they allow you to make free book mock-ups. So it's DIYbookmockup.com, and this will pop up. So we have our character. We'll put him position him right behind the books. If when you're doing this, you can't find, like, your character looks like this, and you're like, well, how did she get him behind the books? You'll click him once he's highlighted, toolbar B, you'll go to position, and you'll tell Canva where you want to put your, whatever you're highlighting on. So we want to put him behind the books, we'll just press backwards. Now he's behind the books. You can put him wherever you like at this point. So we'll make him bigger. We'll make the books bigger. And there you go. He's there. He's ready. Remember, like I said, this is still here, but it doesn't look as bad. It just looks like his shirt is going down versus this, where you can tell his arm is cut off. So we have our author, we have his books. This image is saying I'm a book. I can be downloaded on Nook or Amazon Kindle on the phone. So now we want to put text. We're going to go to toolbar A, and we're going to locate the text button. These here are a bunch of pre-made text that Canva already have. They're super cool. You can change the font and color to all of them. It'll just keep the same design. So they're super cool to look through. But for me, I'm just going to use the regular heading right here. I'll click it. I'll drag it to position, and then I'll begin to type. So for me, I'll put Awesome. And I'm just, okay, so I have the name. Now that looks really boring. I don't like it, so I'll click it and I'll go at the top. Remember, whatever you're highlighted on, toolbar B will show you what you can do with it. So I'm going to go to text. When you're in text, there's a search bar at the top. When you press that search bar, other mini toolbars will pop up underneath with different font groups. If you know the font group you're looking for, click on it. All the fonts in that group will pop up. I'll click one, for example. Just click it and the font changes. Let me click some more. When you don't have to highlight it like Microsoft, you just click it and boom, it's done. For me, I don't want this one, so I'll go back. I know I want like a script, so I'll click on this first one that says handwriting. And you just pick which one you want. I like this one, but we're all different. You can pick, the one you want. Oh, okay, let's go with this one. So what I'll do is I'll change the color. Now when we're on color, it looks a little different now. You'll see that before we only had these options and this up here, but now that we have things on our canvas, it wants to match the colors. So hey, your Buster picture that you put up has these colors in it. And your background that you have has these colors. And then your character, your author has these photos. So these colors, sorry. So they let you pick if you wanted, to match it, mix and match. But for me, I want to do like a green I want to try, like for Buster's shirt. But then you can see that's hard to read. You can see a white. Let's see. I think I like the white. I like the white. Okay, I like the white. Now you see the white is over his hat. So what we'll do is we'll click on the words. We'll go to our toolbar. We'll slide all the way over to position. And we just want to make that B go backwards a little bit. So now it's not on his hat. I may change this background as well. To do that, I'll click it. And then I'll just press delete right up here in the corner or on my keyboard. So now that's gone. Remember, to add a new background, we're just going to go to Photos in the corner, Toolbar A, and let's pick something else. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Let's use this one. We're just going to take it, slowly slide it over. Boom. There we go. That one looks a little more calm for this. So now we have our photos that we need. We want to tell people that this book is now available on Amazon. The way to do that is we're going to go back to toolbar A. We're going to press text. Now this book is about a boy named Buster, and he was a bully. So what would a bully say? Like, hey, I'm on Amazon. But since kids will see it, let's put, guess what? To change the size of the words, you can go to toolbar B, and it's right here. But sometimes to click all of that, I'm lazy. Don't want to click so much. So I'll go here and I'll use this dot, and I'll shrink it down, expand it. And that's just by moving the mouse in and out. So, hey, guess what? You got your guess what right here. It doesn't look really eye-catching, so let's change the color in toolbar B, excuse me. We'll change the color to, let's do a red. Guess what? You know, that's bright. I got your attention. And let's change the font also into bar B. No, we need something that's going to stand out. So remember when you click the search bar, the mini bars will pop up. We need something loud. Maybe a bold here, bold section. And all of these fonts are under the bold section, so we can just click like this. Guess what? Is really nice. That looks okay. Let's go through a few more. So now this is just the process to find something to catch your eye. I had one earlier. It looked nice. Was it this one? Yeah, we're going to leave this. Guess what? Make it bigger. And we'll say, guess what? Let's add some more text right here. Guess what? Buster. Give me a second. The bully is now. Ooh, I spelled that wrong. Let me fix it. Okay, my computer doesn't let me fix it. On Amazon. Okay, my book is now available on Amazon. Now you see how it's stretched across the top of this screen? It doesn't really look good. So let's cut it in half. We'll press between the now and the available, and we'll hit the enter bar, and now it's on two different lines. Move it over to wherever you like it. If you like it over here, leave it there. It's definitely up to you. You have creative control. And then you'll go to the top, and we're going to change the font. So sometimes when you try to change the font, it does half a line. It doesn't always do it, but I will say sometimes I notice that it does. Just click off and try again. And then everything changed that time. So make it bigger. You can leave it black if you like. You can make it red. I don't really like the red. We kind of want the top thing to stand out more. Okay, green looks pretty good. Now we have Buster here. He's a bully. We're going to do something, have him doing something. But right now, let's go back to toolbar A. And there's a box right here called Elements. Elements are like clip art, little like cartoonish looking stuff. So when you click on Elements, you'll see a bunch of stuff in here, but it's more cartoonish. But you'll be surprised how much you can find in here. So for example, I'll type in Amazon. When you type on Amazon, a bunch of Amazon icons will pop up. Let's use this one that says Amazon. So we have our Amazon sign here. It's the original Amazon sign, but I always say be creative. Don't leave the regular Amazon sign. Well, if I'm scrolling by and it's nothing to catch my eye, I'll keep scrolling versus having something to say, oh, how did that person get that? So remember, whatever you're highlighted on, the toolbar at the top will show you, it'll show you how you can change it. And it gives us two options to change the colors. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's change up some stuff. Let's see. Let's change the black to red. So that means anything in this color black will turn red. Now our Amazon sign is red. Now you see the arrow is orange. Let's go back to the top, click on the orange, and let's change that to gray. There it goes in gray. We can do it in blue. We can do it in yellow. Is not good. Can't really see it. In this red, it's totally up to you. For this example, I think I'll just change the Amazon arrow, and I'll leave the Amazon name black. Well, I'll put it to gray. I'll make it smaller, and I'll stick it right under my book. And we just told everybody that Buster the Bully is now available on Amazon. And you could be finished. Or you could go back here in the elements section at the top. Now this book, you might not know what your customer's stuff is about. But just seeing Buster the Bully, I'm like, okay, this kid is a bully. We want to end bullying, so let's type in bully. And let's see what we come up with. We got a bunch of stuff. We got kids laughing. We got the word stop. Let's use this stop sign right here, the anti-sign. We have it. It's here. You can make it big. You can make it small. It's up to you. So if you wanted this to stretch the whole thing, for example, you'd stretch it big. When you go to the toolbox, the toolbar B, you can change all the colors that is in this bully sign if you so choose. For the purposes of this example, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to scroll all the way down the toolbar, and I'm going to hit position. And I'm going to say that I want this to go all the way to the back. Now you see that it just went behind everything, but it also made everything hard to read. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the toolbar, scroll all the way down, and we're going to turn down the transparency. We're going to make it really dull. You want to be able to see everything and the bully sign. And there you have it. We just made a complete image from Canva, basically using the upload button to upload the photo, the photos button to get our background, the text. And in my other videos, I'll get more into how to make videos with the audio video style. These are just color palettes that you can use. So if I click one, for example, don't forget what this looks like. If I click one, for example, it's telling me that it's going to use this font in these colors, this font in these colors. So let's just try one. I click it and everything disappeared. Well, it's loading. So you see now my lettering is different. My bully sign in the background, the colors change. My Amazon sign, the colors change. So it's definitely up to you. Let's pick a girlier looking one. It removes everything. Let's see how it changes up. My Amazon sign is a different color. My words are pink and girly. Let's see. Let's use this blue. Look at the Amazon sign. It went to blue. The bully sign in the back went black. And it's so on and so off. I don't want to cram you with so much in this video, but you could truly make anything happen in Canva. Now, let me see if I can get back to my design. Oh, here it goes. If you wanted to do 2 designs, you can do it right from here by just pressing Add Page. And like I said, in my next video, I will show you how to combine pages to make promotional videos and things of that nature. But for now, this is it on video 1. I'm going to slowly touch back before we end on what we learned. So I'm going to press Add Page. This is going to be quick. We learned how to take a photo, any photo. We're at the park. We're going to drag it over. Boom, background. Let's say we realize this is not what we want. Drag something else over. Yeah, totally failed. But we can move this up, drag it. Remember I said you can drag, bring it down, and we still have our background. You want another background? Slowly drag and drop. Once again, I failed, and it'll happen. You can either delete it or go back again, slowly drag it. We have our part. That's done. Let's go ahead and add something on top of this. Let's add something going on. We're going to go to stay where we are, and we're going to type kids. Let's see what we can come up with. Look, we have a whole bunch of kids here. We have a whole bunch of kids. Let's add this little boy. He's flying away. Click the little boy. He doesn't have any background, but we're going to make him smaller. He doesn't have any feet. Hide his feet. Hide it. Make it just look like he's charging up. We added a boy. Let's find some kids that do have a background, like these kids. You'll click it. They have a background. You go to toolbar B at the top, effects, remove background. Remember, when it's removing, you do not want to touch anything. Okay, the kid's background is removed. As you can see in this photo, some of the little sprinkles are still there. I'm not going to go through them all, but let me show you how we would erase. We would go to the erase button on the left-hand side. We'll take our eraser, and we'll go in and we'll start deleting. Make this brush smaller, and we'll literally start deleting these sprinkles. If you do not have Canva Pro and you still want to remove your background, you'll go to backgroundbg.com and you'll be able to do the same thing. So like I said, we're not going to go through all of them. Let's say that we're done. We're going to press done in toolbar B. Here's our children. You can make them bigger. You can make them smaller. It's definitely up to you. Then the next thing that we did was the kids' picture is a little pixelated. It'll definitely load eventually. So we'll go to the text bar on the side, the left-hand side, toolbar A. We want to add some text. Let's see. Okay. So we have our text. It says now showing. We can just edit that out to type in what you want, heart day. If this is what you want, but you don't want the color and the font, both of those are located in toolbar A. You'll only find them if you're highlighted on what you want. If you're highlighted on this boy, you're not going to find the color in the font. You have to be highlighted on the font. We want to change the color to purple, for example. Canva will show you the images that's on your canvas, and if you want to match those colors, here you go. If I want red like his suit, his cape, there I go. If I want blue like the boy's shirt, there I go. It just says simple park day. Let's say I wanted to add some layers. Let's go to elements, and let's say I want to add something about bullying. I'll add this bullying. And let's say I want to add him here. But now you see he's covering the children. I'll press him. I'll go to toolbar B at the top. I'm going to go to position. And I'm going to move him backwards. So now he's behind the kids. And they could be running away from him. Whatever they're doing, they're now behind him. Save this background in the park was too deep for me, and I couldn't really get what I wanted from my picture because the background was just doing too much. I would click the background. I'm going to toolbar A at the top. I'm going to click transparency, and I'm going to turn it down. Now my background begins to fade away, yet it is still there. If you wanted this bully in another spot, you drag them. So that's basically what we covered today, is just how to put certain things together and make it make sense. This is a perfect way to make money. Doing mock-ups. You can do mock-ups, you can do banners, you can do posters, you can do business cards, and I'll get through each of those, so definitely stay tuned. But here's our first video. I hope you enjoyed it, and next video I'll be doing is showing you how to take this that we just made in Canva. We're going to bring it to Avery.com, and on Avery.com we can print things. We can print business cards, banners, things, small things like that. So I'm going to be showing you how to make stickers, how to make and print your own stickers for yourself. So definitely stay tuned. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely let me know. I am always here to help. Okay, bye-bye.